Alright, so today it's all about the flow. What's up guys, Yusuf Shah from TechDroids, and NZXT came out with their new case yesterday, the H510 Flow, which happens to be the fourth and the newest member of the H510 family. So we had the H510, the iconic case that a lot of people love in the PC building community. Later we had the H510i and then the upgraded H510 Elite, and now the H510 Flow joins the family. And I've used all the H510 cases in the past, and just like a lot of you guys, I love these cases. And we love these cases for various reasons, be it for the simple yet elegant design, because they look minimal but can suit a gaming setup, a live streamer setup, or if you're just doing productivity, just work stuff, it still looks good. It can fit into any sort of a setup depending upon how you customize the build. Or it is for the ease of building, how easy it is to build inside these cases, their cable management abilities, and sometimes it's for how quiet they are, because I have barely heard any NZXT cases making noises. And the fans they use inside them, the fluid dynamic bearing fans, they run really fast but still don't make any noise. So these are the various reasons we love NZXT cases for. But some people have had concerns regarding the temperatures, the airflow and the ventilation of the case, and some of these concerns are right. So today NZXT comes out and launches the H510 Flow, and if you can have one look at my liquid cooler screen, it says 29 degrees Celsius. Of course it's at idle, but these are really good temperatures. So today, this is going to be my NZXT H510 Flow review, and also a quick little sneak peek at the all-white Kraken Z63 RGB AIO. And again, if you want to know more about the new white color Z63 or X3 AIOs, you can check out my other video that'll be dropping soon. But in this video, we're going to be talking about the H510 Flow. So let's start off. At its core, it's a H510. So you get all the iconic features, all the good features that were in the past H510 cases, like the USB Type-C 3.2 connectivity. You also get the really nice cable management towards the back with custom routings, cable straps, velcros, everything. All that jazz is still there. The PSU shroud, the infinity edge-to-edge kind of tempered glass that we all like, and it's again available in black as well as white. But all the magic happens here towards the front with the addition of this mesh panel, which is completely toolless. So you have these pogo pins towards the front and a latch here, so it just fits into place when you want it there, and that's pretty much it. So this perforated mesh panel allows for increased airflow, so cold air can come in and then go through the pods in your PC and then get exhausted towards the back or towards the top. Now that still depends on how you configure your fans and stuff. This PC at its current situation is completely decked out. This is the maximum amount of fans you can have in this build. And also I'm using a Z63 Kraken AIO, which is white in color, which gives that black and white contrast to this build. I wanted to do something new, and I kind of like the design as well. And right behind that perforated mesh panel is a really tiny thin dust filter. So again, it doesn't allow the big dust particles to go in and clog up inside and do all their messy work there. So yes, if let's say you're cleaning your PC every 2 weeks, every 1 month, you can just take out the mesh panel, clean it off, give it a good clean, and you're good to go, again ready to use. But apart from the mesh panel, there is no fundamental change to the H510 design. It's still that simple yet elegant design that we all love from the past 3 years that the H500 series has existed. So again, you've got the PSU shroud, you've got the edge-to-edge infinity tempered glass, which I haven't put on right now because I wanted to show off the build a little bit to you guys and how it looks with all the RGB bling. And again, the cable management that we all love with the custom routing, the straps, and the space that it has behind for hiding all your cables, that's all still there. The hard drive cage, the SSD trays, nothing has really changed. And towards the front, you can still mount up to a 280mm AIO, just like this one. The Kraken Z63 is a 280mm. You can also have a 120mm towards the back or towards the top, depending upon how you want it. And if you're looking for a new 120mm cooler, NZXT dropped a new one as well, the Kraken 120, which is a cheaper, affordable option if you want to get into liquid cooling, if you want to get that RGB, infinity mirror effect in your PC, if you want to add some aesthetic as well as get some better cooling performance, you can go with the Kraken 120 instead of using some sort of cheap AIO cooler, or if you're just upgrading from stock. And apart from that, there is no big change, but there is a huge significant difference in terms of the temperatures and the cooling performance of the H510 Flow. So I've been using the H510 Elite as well as the H510 in the past as my main case for my builds. And with the H510 Elite, I was getting around 40 to 45 degrees Celsius while idle and just doing normal use. And if I start gaming, it goes up to 55 and 60 degrees Celsius max. And I usually play games that are esports, so CSGO, Rocket League. I also sometimes play the high-end games, GTA 5 or Assassin's Creed, or all the new ones, Cyberpunk or Death Stranding. I like to try new titles here and there, but let's say I'm putting a lot of load on my PC, the temperature does go up. It's still stable, I'm not getting any throttling or any overheating, but it is still high temperature. Now here's where airflow comes in. And why do you need airflow in the first place? For a few reasons. When your temperature is cool, your GPU and your CPU temperature, your operating temperature is cooler, your parts run for a longer time. And we're talking about the longevity of your parts. Let's say you run a CPU at 60 to 70 degrees Celsius every day. It might die in like 3 or 4 years. But let's say it stays cooler, you might add a year or two to its life. Same goes for your GPU and for your other parts. Just cooler temperatures, cooler operating temperatures means you get longevity, long life to your parts. Your fans that are spinning inside have to do less work. You can have a quieter system because your fans are spinning slow as there's not a lot of heat to dissipate. And if you're into overclocking, you can get better results because of the lower temperatures. And just in general, it's really good to have a cooler PC where your CPU and GPU are at a really nice stable temperature. And I can achieve that with the H510 Flow. And the difference is huge. It's 10 degrees to 15 degrees depending upon what kind of config you have, which CPU you're using, which GPU you're using, what kind of fan configuration you have, and if you're using a liquid cooler or if you're using an air cooler. Now for my just setup, I'll give you guys the example. I was using the H510 Elite case with everything the same. I have the Ryzen 5 3600, the GTX 1080 Ti. I do use newer GPUs, but I like the 1080 Ti and its design, so I'm sticking to it. And that's pretty much it. I have the Kraken Z63 in black. The cooling performance is the same apart from the color. This is white, that was black. And I was getting, as I said, 45 degrees at idle to little use, and 55 to 60 degrees at gaming. But with this one, at idle, it's at 29. And when I start using Google Chrome and do all the little tasks, I am getting temperatures around 40 degrees Celsius. And when I start gaming, it's not going upwards of 45 to 50. And that's a huge change for me. I really like it, and this somehow has become my new favorite case because of the whole airflow. And NZXT has completely solved all the airflow concerns, all the ventilation concerns that people had from the past cases. Not like the past cases were bad. I've never had any issues, any major overheating or throttling issues with the H510 Elite, the normal H510. But again, if you're getting longer life for your parts, for your CPU and GPU, if your PC is going to run extra 2 years to its life, that's amazing. That's welcomed. And for the price of $109, again, you can get it in matte white as well as matte black. I think this is a really nice option if you want to get into higher end PC building, if you want a really good, solid, reliable cabinet that looks good and performs well. NZXT has never been aesthetics first and performance later. It's always been a balance. And there is a misconception that NZXT always wants to look good and they kind of ignore the performance. No, that's not right. They want to make your life easier while looking good. They want to provide premium cases that perform good at an affordable price. And the H510 Flow, in my opinion, guys, is amazing. It's got all the features that we love from the past NZXT H series cases. And now it comes with better airflow. And again, I really like that this is so easy to install and take off and to clean. So the maintenance of this case is also none. Like, it's very easy to clean this case. And that's pretty much it. That's my review. That's my really quick and short review. My first impressions of using this case for a while. It came in, quite late, so didn't really have a lot of time to use it, but just for the time I've had it, it looks really promising. And I'll leave links down below to India as well as US. It will be available in late September in India as well as early October in the US. It's going to be $109 in the US, and similar pricing in India, just converted to INR. And that's pretty much it. If you want to help the channel out, you can buy it from my links. But let me know, in the comments down below, what do you guys think about the H510 Flow? Are you gonna get it? And it kind of doesn't make sense to get the other H510 cases now. I'd say just jump in and get this H510 Flow, either in matte white or black. And that's my review, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, then go ahead and smash the like button as well as subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on future uploads. But with that being said, my name has been Yusuf. You guys have been awesome. Stay awesome, keep smiling, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.
And we've been working hard, so if you hating hard, it's a loss, you can fall back. Yeah, I swear I remember some. The top is where I'm going when I'm there, I'm wanting all that.